Hello and welcome. The factory has been sitting here running for a while. We haven't filled up everything. If I could. Okay, so motors. We have a decent supply of motors coming. I ended up building a second machine to make the relays. I was getting impatient. We have plenty of advanced chips, and the relays are coming along. About half of what I want. So let's see about building our next stuffs. When we left off, I was looking at basically stuff after blast smelter. Take a look. So, Assembler Mark II is our next thing, I think. Yep. I want to put it across from the guy making assembler. Oops. So this has two ingredients, both really easy to make, so I'm just going to make them. And we're going to do the input and output filter. So filter inserter in and out. You are assembler 1. 2. I'm going to limit myself to about 1 row of those. Just make a whole bunch. Yeah, why not? More to the point, I'd really rather grab it from there. There, assembler mark. All my assembler 1, back 50. Sort stack. Now, I would hope that our output grab from these guys, but I guess if we're using more than one. Oh. So. So for now, I'm going to shut off my construction of assemblers. Like that. So looking at this again, this is not going to be turning out the assembler. I'm going to do 3 of them. It's still not very quick, but we should be enough. And we just need to grab the outputs and put them in a box. You know what? If I bring this guy in elevated, it might be. How am I going to do this? So if I have a hub here for the input, this is the natural place for the output. Okay, so that's where I want to bring him in. And the outputs I'm just going to bring together here. And I'm going to link this to stacks of Arc2. That. If I put a site there, inputs. Want to use two like that. Really want to bring it down where I want my hub. This makes it really easy to put this stuff in place. Go. Now we put one assemblers in there. I'm going to take back one stack of them. I'm going to grab one stack of these. Now the other inputs, motors and we're going to require two boxes that are going to be feeding Arc what they are. So it's motors and relays, right? Right. I could do the same sort of thing with the double row boxes, couldn't I? Our motors. Some in. So motors are one of our difficulties. Trouble finding it in my inventory. I must have put them all back in the output tray, so we keep track of how many we have. Use stacks of motors there. I think I did the same thing with relays. I'll do this. Relays are much more precious. I'm thinking 100 relays total. Just grab So 100 relays total are going to make 50 batches, which is going to make 200 assemblers. That should hold us for a bit. So the next thing after assemblers, we've already got Mark II belts going. The next natural thing would be threshers. Low quantities, so I think we can just set these up. Oh, we didn't build thresher ones, did we? I've got some thresher too, not a lot. It's not clear how many of these we're gonna need. Go ahead and make them. So, yeah, I'm thinking we will do the threshers out that way. We got the belts. And we fill that with copper and we'll pick up some more. And you need more Mark I belt. Got plenty of Mark IIs that have come out, but let's get some more. And I'm going to grab all of these because we're about to start making Mark III belts. That's actually enough Mark I belts Mark III. I think we're going to actually use Mark II, so we'll keep that manual. Mark IIIs are hard. They require motors. That they're cool. We're going to put, let's see, if I do that, is that going to keep it dead? I think so. Especially if I do this. There. For other inputs, we need to have Atlantum ingots come from our bus. I'm just gonna bring it over from here. We need to bring our Atlantum ingots out and around. Okay, Atlantum ingots, and the other thing is motors. With motors on me to put backs in here. I don't think so. Now, Mark III belts are going to be the thing that I depend on for the hand levels. Backs, motors. There we go. So we'll get Mark III belts out there eventually. And you know, I think I'm going. Swap everything. By doing it this way, I have these guys in separate boxes. That goes between the boxes. That guy goes into. Limit you to aught, limit you to so much, and don't limit you at all. Now, I would like to have a box providing these guys in. I've got way too many. As long as we're sometimes taking out of this box, we're good. So what I really want is a priority system where I take from this box by priority. how I'm going to do this. Another XT. I'm going to come in like this. Oh, this isn't going to be a full build. I'm not going to get a real priority mark. Oh, wait a minute. I just need to source faster than that takes them. I'm going to be taking it 30. So all of this is... There. So as long as this guy can keep up with that, these won't be able to drop. There. So we have now automated our Mark II and Mark III belts. Now the next thing after the belts, not done yet. Inserters. So we got these. I think I even got the fast inserters. Let's check. Yes, we did even get fast inserters. So I think all we have left is stack inserters and stack filter inserters. Stack filter insert here. Stack inserters. The stack inserters need fast inserters and motors. Storage 2, 4 stacks there. This is going to be motors, filter inserters all around. And I think I need the same thing here that I had here. So, okay. Storage to storage to 4 stacks. And you get the rest of them, less the cup carry. And what else? Oh, filters for you. Also need some of these. I need to do the same thing. For stacks. Come back. that. I didn't get this guy set up. Back filter insert. Limit you. Backs. These are going to be my inserter of choice when dealing with large quantities, and especially when moving things out of the base elevator. Base elevator. Been thinking about Satisfactory lately again. Out of the freight elevator. Your input is motors. So we mark it. I'm going to put in the motor. I probably should just run the motors around as a bus item. Everything. Dang it. Okay. Grab them all, put them all back. 1, 2. Our motor in here. Oh, you don't require all 4 here. Require some of these guys, so we're going to have to split output. Bring the green. Going to come here like that. In green buddies also. To 4 stacks. You also require advanced circuits. Circuit. Where'd they go? I need to get some more. Fortunately, we have a lot of these. Go. So now we should be getting our stack of filter inserters. When I was looking at this, I thought I saw another inserter to the right of them. long stack filter inserters. Gosh, how do I make those? Should I put them opposite the long inserters here? No. So we know what they are. I just don't see them yet on this list unless placed. Apparently we can't build them yet. Previous playthrough, I did not ever build one or place one. So I may have picked one up, but be it. Anything else I want to build after inserter? We do need to go back and build pressures, ladders, and crank generator. I have those. At the moment, I'm going to leave them as they are. I think building a farm is a process. I am going to start off by ensuring I have the pieces separately. We'll leave the threshers and that. And I think I have enough power going on. Now we will need to take some Mark II generators up above. Let's just do a quickie here. Get some built. Yeah, it does require some of the hard stuff. So our inputs are going to start off with generator 1. Going to require relay circuits and motor. Now we need 2 motors per relay circuit. So for each batch of 4 cranks, need 2 relays and 4 motors. Okay. Don't have to build a whole lot of these. So 2 relays, that's going to be 15 batches. We need 60 motors to do it. Basically, when we open up the sand area, we're going to need to put some power down, and this is how we start. We also will need some accumulators, but I've got a stock of them I can pull from. We need to go get the Mark I generators and get them in place. Oh, don't need this guy. Oh, hydro. So what I'd like to do before we go up is basically replace all these Mark I cranks with Mark IIs and make sure we're nice and stable on our main line. So we're currently using about 40 megawatts. We might end up needing more on our lowers here. So I want to get all those to Mark IIs. And I want to have a couple dozen Mark IIs ready to go into upper sand areas. in short, I want to get rid of the Mark I hand cranks. Now the water wheels, it won't do any good to carry the water wheels up. We'll put those back in hydro, just in case we need them in the future. Have how many? Let's take a look at this on our and put these on. So we're not interested in these stuff. We have accumulators on F10, 118 accumulators. That should be more than enough. We'll drop our water wheels. We'll come back and get the cranks when they're ready. I think I'm going to put the box out here. That. And we can put in our water wheels. We can even put in our high voltage and stuff. We can come back here and get that if we need. I doubt we will. But currently we got 3.2 gigajoules of accumulator charge. If we require more than that to unlock it, church, we can come back and drop some accumulators in. Let's see, where we want to go next. We really want to continue digging. Let's get some numbers first. I think I remember the numbers. Question is, put down a sand pump here in Sierra. How much sand does it produce? Does it consume? Excuse me. How much sand does it produce, and how much fuel does it consume? And I remember that back in this direction, there was a hole, went back to a place where all the way down. And I guess it is, and it may not be accessible when we start pumping. Okay. Let's just put it out here in the middle somewhere. These guys, Maple Titans, flat matter bricks, 60 of them. That doesn't solve our plant matter brick problem, but it gives us stock of them that we can use temporarily until we work out how to fix it long term. Go back up to the, I think I've already been up here. Yeah, I think I've already been up here and scanned everything in this room. Yep. And there's also these things here. They also give plant matter brick. There are quite a lot of them. Now we have scanned the jetpack upgrade. Gives us infinite height, but we haven't unlocked it because it's hidden behind Sierra. So, let's see. Go to 4. I want to find my sand pumps that I picked up a while back. They should still be in my inventory. But the one downside for me turning the inventory limits off, I will pick up a lot of stuff. There they are. I'm going to put that on F1. And out here somewhere, sand pump.
Task inbound. Sand pump. Supply with fuel on a continuous basis to reduce ambient terrain. Multiple pumps required to outpace rate of regeneration. Provide sesamite sand.
I'm going to start taking notes. Right. That matter. BioBrick. We're not going to supply anything. Actually, we can do BioBrick, and so we have is pure diesel. We're going to be making pure diesel right up.
Sand pump fueling initiated.
120 per.
Due to significant rate of consumption, usage of BioBrick diesel is strongly recommended. Warning. Sand pump fuel on PT Sierra level exhausted. Ambient sand elevation rising.
Okay, and we don't want to use up our BioBrick. That's 6 per minute pure BioBrick. The difference is 120 BioBrick or 6 pure diesel. So we need to go somewhere where we can make a whole bunch of diesel fuel. I think I want to do that on the barracks level where we have the garden. I think we're going to be building a bunch of and I found quite a lot of it. It's a good sized room. I think I need to scan down the rest of it. I scanned out all the things I really wanted, which were the flooring and the planters. So I got all the seeds from it. I need to scan down the rest of this. But BioBrick. BioBrick diesel. We can make unrefined BioBrick diesel, which has fuel power of 250. We extend by cable. We've got unit per minute for sand pumps. Focus on an unrefined. Unrefined had fuel power too. As comparison, I remember the BioBrick actually has higher fuel power, and diesel, I believe, also scales with it, so it'll be 60. And the diesel has a So, in theory, if I multiply the fuel power by the number of units per minute, that should be a constant. I get when I actually that BioBrick, I get 7,200 fuel power. Here it gives me 71. There's a rounding error. I do a find diesel. 100 divided by 250 should be 20 unrefined diesel per minute. So basically, one filter inserter can handle the unrefined diesel per minute. I start building out here, I'm going to need spending some time digging it all out first. I am going to be a buddy boy. I'm going to put my diesel fuel makings on admin back and figure this out later. We'll want our fuel, at least when we get to where we're making the pure diesel, we'll want that whole plant on one floor by itself. I could also do it on Victor. Let's go to Victor to do our planning. If I can do it on Victor, I will. Should actually have a fairly large floor on Victor at this point. And we are making fuel here. I am going to see if I can make the floor bigger. Now that area out beyond the area out there in the middle would be tempting. Get through here. Right. Belt. Sometimes moving the, I think it's if I moved far enough area rather than the one. So this may be a bit of an undertaking. So what we want to make is the refined BioBrick D. Oh, so apparently this is not too bad. The pure one gets pretty hairy, especially when I try to make the BioBrick out of the sesamite sand. This requires BioBrick and what? I don't want to disturb our existing BioBrick too much. How much is it? So 25 per minute BioBrick produces 15 per minute, so we need 50 BioBrick. We need 2 of these. Oh, we need 2 of these assemblers per hand pump. And I think I remember her saying there needed to be 3 of them. And that is going to use up 150. So this is not sustainable. So we need better technology for pumping sand in quantity. So we could do it on the other level if we decided that we wanted to build a huge farm. I think we're going to have to do that because I doubt we'll be able to get new technologies without starting to pump out sand. And she did say we'd need three pumps to do that. And based on my experience, first playthrough, I think I would agree with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call this a recording. I'm going to go prepare a barracks level to get some major farming put in so that we can turn out a large amount of BioBrick, which means we need a decent source of limestone as well as grass. Means we need to do something with the shiverthorn extract, but we need to also have shiverthorn coolant as part of the build. So yeah, I will see when we come back with that. Find out and go. So need to think about setting up the. Maybe we'll do the drill bits first. I have not decided.